The little ant just wanted to drink a bit of coconut milk, but to its surprise, Donald Duck blocked its straw. He took a deep breath and sucked the whole thing dry. Then, he even tried to dig out the coconut meat for himself, but no matter how hard he dug, he couldn't get any out, so he immediately asked the little ant for help. At first, the little ant didn't want to bother with him, but then it suddenly thought of something and agreed right away. Under Donald Duck's eager gaze, it crawled into the coconut. Not long after, Donald Duck began to feel that something was wrong. He peeked inside and saw the little ant happily feasting all by itself. Furious, he started shouting. The little ant decided to push some of the remaining coconut out to him. However, the hole on the coconut was too small, and the ant couldn't squeeze it through, so it bit off a big chunk, but it still didn't work. Then it tried to make the pieces smaller, but because it bit too hard, only a tiny piece was left. Knowing it was about to get yelled at, the little ant quickly covered its ears. To fill his stomach, Donald Duck decided to go fishing with a hook, but without bait. How could he catch anything? Just as he was getting frustrated, he suddenly noticed the little ant nearby. A sly idea came to his mind. He threw his hat into the water and pretended to panic, hoping to draw the little ant's attention. The kind-hearted ant heard Donald Duck say that the hat was very important to him. Without hesitation, it agreed to help and climbed onto the fish hook. Seeing his plan succeed, Donald Duck immediately began fishing. As the hook swayed back and forth, a big fish soon appeared. Donald Duck swiftly speared it with a fork. Meanwhile, the little ant was still hanging on the hook. It asked Donald Duck to lower it again, so he repeated the trick. Sure enough, he caught another big fish. Even more absurdly, a whole school of fish began jumping up out of the water, trying to bite the hook. Luckily, the little ant noticed in time, or it would have been swallowed alive. Just as the ant was about to escape, it was stunned by what it saw, a pile of fish lying before it. That's when it realized Donald Duck had been using it all along. Although anger filled its heart, faced with Donald Duck's sincere apology, the little ant forgave him. Soon, the two of them enjoyed their meal together, eating all the fish they had caught. Just then, Donald Duck, who had taken a nap, suddenly spotted a cruise ship. Hearing this, the excited little ant was about to take a look, but Donald Duck suddenly dashed toward the raft. The ant tried to follow, but saw that Donald Duck's very important hat had fallen off. Thinking he should help pick it up, it turned around, only to find that Donald Duck had already paddled away. The little ant was about to shout after him, but suddenly stopped. It seemed to understand something. Just then, Donald Duck tossed back the fishing line. It turned out, the reason he had rushed off so fast was to stop the cruise ship, and he had never forgotten his old friend.